Hellimani Marandal. Can you hear me? Show me thumbs up. Can you hear me? Thank you. A warm welcome to Shanvi e-learning services, the school at your fingertips. So today we are going to discuss about lesson number 6, reproduction. Okay. What are the cotyledons? And what are the floral parts? What is endosperm? Okay. So all of you be ready with textbook, chapter number 6, reproduction. Please stay online. I will share the slides. Can you see the screen, all of you? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Biological science, class 10. The aim is to know about sexual reproduction in plants. And sexual reproduction in plants, sexual reproductive system in plants. The agenda is interaction on sexual reproductive system in plants. Okay. So before going to know about sexual reproduction, we have to know the system. What system is there? Okay. All of you be ready and repeat the keywords once again. What we have learned in last session. Okay. All right. SEPAL. 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 PETAL. 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 CARPL. Carpal. Carpal. STAMEN. 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 Repeat, all of you. STYLE. 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 STIGMA. 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 ANTHER. 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 Okay. Next. FILAMENT. 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 Next. NUCLEI. 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 ANTIPODAL. Okay. Antipedal. 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 SYNERGID. Synergy. synergid. Okay. So, and fertilization also, it's not a fertilization, it is a fertilization. Fertilization. Okay. SHRIVGL. Shrival. Mudalpadu, Mudchukodu. Right. Okay. So, as we have discussed in last session, what is fertilization? It's not a fertilization, it is a fertilization. What is that? Fertilization. Okay. Just wait. Fertilization. Okay. Right. Can anybody say what is fertilization? Once again, please raise your hand. What is fertilization? Okay. Prakshipta. Please unmute. Prakshipta, early morning.
Fusion of male and female gametes.
Okay, repeat once again loudly.
Fusion of male and female gametes.
Okay, fusion of male and female gametes. That is fertilization. Okay. Here we can see two types of fertilization: single fertilization, double fertilization. Normally, commonly, single fertilization common will be. Here we can see double fertilization also. Here, one of the two nuclei fuses with the egg to form a zygote. Revision, recapitulation of last session. Zygote, it's a fertilized egg. It is called like fertilization. The fusion of the two nuclei fuses with the egg to form a zygote. By the time the egg cell has been fertilized, the two polar nuclei combine to form a single fission nucleus. Now, the second male nucleus also there. The second male nucleus deposited in the embryo sac. Sorry. By the pollen tube moves to the center and unites with the fission nucleus. The zygote will develop into an embryo within the ovule. Union of the fission here. Union of the fission nucleus with the second male nucleus. Union of the fission nucleus with the second male nucleus stimulates the formation of new tissue that is formed or that is called endosperm. The endosperm, that is the main part in which the material are stored as development of the ovule proceeds. See here, union of one nucleus with the egg. Union of one nucleus with the egg. And a second nucleus with the fission nucleus is called double. See, already once fertilization completed. The union of one nucleus with egg and a second nucleus with the fission nucleus. Second nucleus with the fission nucleus. Already fission nucleus with that second nucleus also will fertile. So that is called double fertilization. Once completed, again fertilization is taking place. Like the 2 times of fertilization is taking place, that is a double fertilization. After double fertilization, as here, 2 nuclei are there. Okay, right? So how many cells are there? 7 cells are there. Nucleus, 8 nucleus are there. The ovule increases in size rapidly as a result of the formation of a endosperm. So here, children, already I have discussed with you mitosis, meiosis. Mitosis is nothing but a double number. Meiosis is nothing but half in number. The embryo will develop. So here, right. Sir, endosperm. Okay, fine, sir. Actually, what is endosperm? What is endosperm? Endosperm is nothing but just a tissue. Okay. Endosperm is nothing but a tissue which can store what I will do? Store the food materials. See, here food materials are stored. That food materials are stored in endosperm. Endosperm is nothing but a tissue which will form inside the ovary. This will help to develop the ovule. Then ovule proceeds in development by utilizing that. Okay. For example, okay, just wait. Please stay online. Right. Here, union of one nucleus with the egg and the second nucleus with the fission nucleus. The second nucleus is fertiling with the fission nucleus is called double fertilization. Already that is fertilized. With that second nucleus again fertilizing. That is called the double fertilization. After double fertilization, the ovule increase in size rapidly as a result of the formation of a. When double fertilization is completed, the ovule increases in size. See here, ovule, which is present in ovary. See, this is a ovule. This is ovary. Okay. This after double fertilization, the ovule increase in size rapidly as a result of the formation of a endosperm. Endosperm. Endosperm is nothing but just is a tissue. 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 By what process? Here, double in the number or half in the number? Doubled in the number, because it is rapidly developing. It is increasing. Ovule is increasing. That's why. So we can expect here that the mitosis cell division is taking place. Due to mitosis cell division, the tissues are increasing in size rapidly by this double mitosis cell division. Ovule is increasing in size rapidly. When ovule is increasing in size rapidly, then it's resulting that formation of a endosperm. It is happening by the mitosis. The development, the increasement is taking place because of mitosis. Mitosis is nothing but a cell division which occurs double in the number. Due to mitosis process, which is double in the number, due to this ovule will increase and will result the formation of a endosperm. The endosperms will store the food material which will help to grow the ovule, and embryo will develop. The embryo consists of a embryo will be these food materials will help to develop that embryo. Embryo consists of one or more cotyledons. What are cotyledons? Let us discuss about them. Here endosperm and cotyledon. So endosperm is nothing but it's a tissue. After double fertilization, ovule by the mitosis process, the cell division will take place and rapidly increasing in the size. Due to this, endosperm will form. Okay. See, embryo consists of one or more cotyledon. Embryo, what embryo will consist? One or more. Embryo consists of one or more what cotyledons. Now, what is cotyledon, sir? Cotyledon is nothing but a seed leaf. Seed leaf. If a flower, if that plant seed consists of one seed leaf, then that is a monocotyledon. If that consists of two seed leaves, dicotyledon. Mono, di. Mono means one, di means two. See, if you observe bean seeds while germinating, if you rupture that, you can see after rupturing inside one like molecular structure, leaf like. Okay, so if this one is present, so this is a leaf which is from seed. Seed leaf is cotyledon. Cotyledon. If it is one, then monocotyledon. If the two, dicotyledon. Dicotyledon, monocotyledon. Cotyledon. Okay. Monozyte. So in that embryo consists of one or more cotyledons. The cotyledons develop by utilizing the food. Which food? The food is the food which is stored in endosperm. Okay, the food which is stored in endosperm. The cotyledons of some flowering plants, for example, beans, digest, absorb, and store the food from the endosperm as a ovule is maturing into a seed. Ovule will mature into seed. What is the consequence? As a consequence, the cotyledon seed leaf become greatly enlarged. Greatly enlarged. Why? Because of stored food and the endosperm. Because of stored food. Then endosperm disappears more or less completely. Many other flowering plants such as like corn, castor, the endosperm tissue continues to grow as a ovule matures into seed. Okay. See, here you can find a coconut, kobbari. In that, strong coat is there, chippa, kobbari chippa, coat. Inside the coat, white, that coconut material is endosperm, children. That is endosperm. Moloka, you can observe sometimes there is embryo. In this white kurka total endosperm only. You can observe in this some water, coconut water. How it is sugary. It is just like a food material only. Okay, as we discussed, that is storing food materials. It is just like food material only. Sometimes that liquid portion can solidified. Liquid portion can solidified and form like a what do we call that? Grishma.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. In Kudka, we can find sometimes like a strong round part. No, what do we call that?
Chippa.
Chippa. We are in Chippa only. Already we went inside. Chippa white color one is there. That is endosperm. In endosperm, when you break the coconut, we can find some strong onion tube-like structure. Huh? It will be some so like so taste not. Don't know. Do anybody know? Okay. Do anybody know that? If we eat that, we'll get a little bitter taste. Okay. When we break the coconut, usually we'll get the white color one. Okay. Sometimes in that white color one, we can find a onion bulb-like structure. It will be a little bitter taste, healthy also. Here, Nisha is ready to tell. Nisha.
Sir, Molka, tell me, sir.
Volka.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, very good, Nisha. Next. Somebody raise your hand. All of you, please turn on camera. Bhupelli, Ashred Rao, Kamara Varun, Srihan, Harshita, Vedika. Right. Okay. Siddhartha, you can unmute.
Sir, usually we call Boo, sir.
Puvu, Molka, something. Okay. Right. Okay. See, from where do we get that? Are we keeping inside? No. So, as you know, endosperm will store the food materials. So here, coconut water sometimes solidified and form like that. Okay, so that's what that is become like a bulb. Okay, okay, fine. Just wait. So, because of that reason, that is forming. Now you know that endosperm and cotyledon, etc. Right? Right. Please stay online. Right. Okay. After fertilization, what will happen? After fertilization. See, children, very, very important. That is after double fertilization. Be careful. There is a chance to get this type of. Okay. After double fertilization, the ovule increases in size rapidly as a result of the formation of endosperm tissue by the mitosis. What happened after double fertilization? The ovule will increase in size due to this the formation of a endosperm tissue by what? Mitosis, cell division. The embryo will develops. Embryo consists of more one or more cotyledon, that is enough. So very, very important. After double fertilization, what will happen? Many times it has covered. Okay. Next. Very, very important this page. Now, one more important one is after fertilization. Okay. Question is after fertilization. Can anybody say? Can anybody expect after fertilization? Already zygote is there. After fertilization, what will happen? Can you expect anything? No? Okay. The question is after fertilization. See, children, after fertilization, the zygote will divide. Zygote is nothing but 2n. Zygote will divide several times to form an embryo within the ovule. After fertilization, zygote will divide several times to form an embryo where within the ovule. Then ovule will develop automatically, right? And some tough coats will form. Arshita, unmute. Tell me.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What will happen after fertilization?
Zygote divides into several times.
to form an
Embryo
embryo. Where?
within ovule.
Within the ovule. See children, first ovary, in ovary, ovule is there, in ovule, embryo is there. Okay, now, did you get me? Just to feel ovary, after ovary, ovule, in next embryo, like this. Outside ovary, next ovule, after embryo. Okay. After fertilization, the zygote divides several times to form an embryo. To form embryo within the ovule. Within the ovule. Let us see what will happen after fertilization. Okay. I'll share the slide. The question is after fertilization, very, very important. It has covered in revision test 2 times. After double fertilization, okay, after fertilization, right? Now, the question is after fertilization. The answer is C. Can anybody read this and improve your writing skills? Who will read this? Anamorphous.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Read first point. What
The
will
zygote
happen after double fertilization?
The zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule.
Okay, okay, very good. So after the question is after fertilization, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. After fertilization. Right? The zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. The zygote divides several times. The zygote is nothing but a 2n. Male and female, X plus X. Like N is nothing but N will indicate the number. Okay, N plus N, 2n. Female and male. The zygote divides several times to form an embryo. Where? Within the ovule. So first of all, ovary, inside ovule, inside a embryo. Okay. The zygote divides several times to form an embryo. Pindam, how pindam will form? How embryo will form? Embryo is forming because of a zygote only. Zygote only dividing, that's it. Zygote only developing, dividing several times and forming as an embryo. Not a embryo is different and not a zygote is different. The development of zygote is nothing but an embryo. Okay. So zygote divides several times and form an embryo. For whom I have given chance, you can mute Anamorphous. Now Amina Sahel. Where is Amina Sahel? Please raise your hand. If you raise your hand, I will give you unmute option. Not getting you. Okay, now. Okay. She raised her hand, that's why giving option. Okay, right.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, may I read from first or may I continue?
Second point. After fertilization, the zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. Fine, completed. Next.
The ovule develops a tough coat and is generally converted into a seed.
Okay. So zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. Completed. The ovule develops. Ovule also develops after developing that a tough coat will form. Okay. The tough coat generally it is converting like as a seed. Zygote is developing several times. From zygote, embryo is forming. Where? Within the ovule. Then the ovule will develop. Ovule will develop a tough coat around them. Around that tough coat will develop and is generally this converted into a seed. Vittanam. Okay. Next. Manikanta.
The ovary grows rapidly and repels to form the fruit.
Yeah. The ovary grows rapidly and ripens. Ripens to form the fruit. Then ovary grows rapidly and ripen. Ripen to form the fruit. See here. Ovule, listen carefully. Ovule is developing tough coat, converting as a seed. Ovary is developing and ripen to form the fruit. From ovary to fruit, ovule to seed. Ovule, seed, ovary, fruit. And if you repeat, ovule, seed, ovary, fruit. Ovule, seed, ovary, fruit. Okay. Abhilasha.
Meanwhile, the other floral parts may shrivel and fall off.
Yeah, meanwhile, the other floral parts, the floral parts are nothing but which can show the flower structure. In your higher education, the different floral parts can be shown with circles and somewhat in intermediate level in botany. The floral parts can depict the flower structure. Floral parts can depict the flower structure. In intermediate level, you can get some with circles, not circles, circles and arrow mark like that is with a different, like as we are showing that male and female no, with the arrow mark and with the circle with arrow mark. Okay, in future like we have some codes and some problem in intermediate degree level in botany. Floral parts depicts the flower. So after forming that seed and fruit, meanwhile the other floral parts may shrivel. It's not a shrivel and fall off. What is a shrivel? It's nothing but just like a losing the moistureness. Murta padipodu. Okay. It's a losing its nature like that. There is no moistureness. And then automatically which type of parts will fall off? Which is shrivel. If you repeat, shrivel. Okay, shrivel, shrivel. Not shrivelly, it's shrivel. Don't sing shrivel, shrivel is sang, okay? Right. So this is very important. After fertilization, zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. Then ovule will develop as a seed. Then outside layer that ovary will develop as like a fruit. So ovule will form a tough coat and convert into seed. Okay. In ovule, embryo is there. Embryo is developed from zygote. The ovary out layer. Ovary grows rapidly and ripens to form the fruit. Then what do you expecting? What you are expecting? The other floral parts like stamen. What are the floral parts you can observe? Stamen, sepal, petal, anther. These are the floral parts. Parts may shrivel and fall off. This is what happening after fertilization. Fertilization, not fertilization. It's a fertilization. Okay. So this is for today. As time up, we are running out of time. I'm going to wind up my session. Thank you, Randall. If you don't forget to come to school tomorrow with a mask and sanitizer. Okay. Thank you.